Welcome to Burr-rated, B-rated movies, where B-rated is not a bad word. I'm Anthony.
I'm Brian.
And tonight we have... Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. There you go. You got the intro for you. Welcome. Thanks for being here.
Hey, good to be back. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute. I don't think we put out your last episode. We need to do that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's sitting in the bank right now.
I was looking, since our last episode, I freaking deleted that air horn. So I was going to do it, but I let it down, man. I dropped the ball on that one.
I think we're starting to find our identity. We're no longer the morning zoo.
Where it just goes.
Yeah.
We just get one of those big, huge, those like 9x9 tablet things that have 100 buttons on them.
Yeah.
It has like cat sounds and elephant horns and shit like that.
I think I could probably add it here on Zencaster if I could find it.
Good God. Like the spring eye sound where it's like, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Well, how have you been, Garrett? Since we've last podcasted with you, is that the proper verb?
I think it is.
Had a virtual conversation.
Since the last podcast, things have been going good. Can't really complain. And I made a trip out to Utah a couple weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun. Went out and did some mountain biking and hiking and camping, and so.
Do you have both your arms?
What's that?
Do you have both your arms still?
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
You can see in this camera shot. I just have this one hand to bring the drink to my mouth with.
Yeah. That's really all you need.
You didn't have to cut your arm off with a dull knife.
God. I did actually. This is somebody else's hand.
Drink. Tell that other person. Thank you.
Up, you fiend.
I love that movie. By the way, it's a really good movie,
dude.
I felt inspiration from watching 127 Hours. It's like I complain about going to work, and this guy like got fucking stuck behind a boulder for 127 hours.
Were you inspired to like cut your arm off, or what were you inspired to do?
Just I don't know, be more motivated, I guess. But like not cut my arm off. No, that's weird.
Like, ever like speaking of like not really losing an arm, but like have you guys ever broken like your dominant hand or your dominant hand's wrist or dominant hand's arm, anything like that? Like.
Can't say I've ever broken a limb.
Yeah. But could you imagine, like, I don't think that I could do it. Like, if I broke my right wrist, like, could you imagine having to do everything? Like, I can write with my left hand, but, like, I sure as shit wouldn't be able to, like, wipe my butt, you know? Like, I had a friend in, I think junior high is when he did it. Yeah. He was on a 4-wheeler and he tried to jump a ditch, but he didn't jump it all the way. So he fucking smashed into the other side of the ditch and broke both of his wrists at the same time.
Jesus.
And all of us kids were just like, how you wipe your ass, bro? Like, like you have both of your wrists are broke. So then my son last week, he's like, oh, Dad, like one of my friends at school, he's like, I was talking with her, and she fell and she broke both her wrists. And I'm like, oh, yeah, right, like she probably just fell off the monkey bars or the swings or something. Fuck that. A couple days later, she literally goes back to school. Both of her wrists were broke. Jeez. I'm like, holy shit. Like, she fell at school and broke both of her wrists. Like,
it's the worst.
God damn. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's why they tell you, like, not when you fall to not catch yourself with your hands. You're supposed to, like...
Just judo fall?
Well, I don't know. Like, I mean, when I tripped, like, because we were doing, like, a 4 or 5 mile run for morning PT in the Army. Like, I tripped over... We're running out on the road, and I tripped over one of those, like, what is it? The thing, the reflector pieces?
The turtles?
Is that what they call them? Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but like I tripped over it and went like face forward and lost control because I was, running at a good pace, and like I just had to like roll and like take the impact on my back and then get back up.
Tuck
So
and
was the
roll.
surface that you rolled on OSHA certified? Sounds like the turtle wasn't.
Ooh.
It was a large turtle.
Let's go
The
back over
landing
that.
area was the right distance and grade for your roll to kind of like
Mhm.
run smoothly.
Well, in the military, they're not really worried about the quality of the streets.
Oh,
Since I've like fallen and jacked my ankle in coffin-sized potholes
Jesus.
so they
in
tell
like,
OSHA to get the fuck out, basically.
yeah, pretty much. Well, that's the thing. It's like when it's weird because like, what is it? When JCO, because it's not OSHA, it's like when JCO would come into the hospital to do their week-long inspection, they would give a month's notice. Whereas the place I work now, it's like they give you a week. It's like, we'll be here like, or sometimes a day. Like we'll be there tomorrow.
I thought you had a friend named Jake, and then their last name was Ho.
I know it's
That's
like,
what I thought. Yeah.
and it's like Joint Commission something something something, or like it's a different organization that like maintains quality standards on military buildings and government buildings.
You know what's messed up? Kind of thinking about potholes. Like, have you ever been to like somebody's house and like their yard is like nice green grass, like flat green grass, but then really there's like a big ass like pothole in their fucking front yard, but the grass is all just level, and so like you'll be walking, all of a sudden you'll like fucking fall into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've had that happen.
Surprise!
like welcome to motherfucking fuck your ankle up.
I've also
Yeah.
kind of along the same notes, Brian. I've been like many times ran out into the beach because it's a hot day. I'm excited to be at the beach, and I start running full bore into the water. Boom, 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 and then suddenly there's like an empty space
God.
in space time underneath my leg, and it goes from being shin deep to being like waist deep suddenly. And my leg goes down, 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 and the second it hits the ground, my knee like hyperextends because it's
Mhm.
the ground to be sooner than it was. That's always, you guys know this, like when your knee hyperextends
Not fun.
a couple degrees, it's like the worst feeling in the world. I can't imagine like my leg going like 90 degrees. Like that would
Oh yeah.
Like
noise
push
that
it
would
back.
make. Ugh.
Yeah. No, that's why there's those pranks that like they'll dig that big huge hole at the beach and they'll put a towel over it and they'll be like, okay, go long. They'll throw the football over it. Like, no, you're not a real friend. Like, I'm all for
Right.
pranks. Pranks that
Your
like
friend
nobody
is a
gets
dick.
hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like pranks where you build a fake freebase light bulb and put it into a kid's jacket at work. Like that kind of prank. Sure, nobody really got hurt.
Fun pranks.
You just got arrested, like that. Sure, but
Oh jeez. Yeah, like fun pranks, like you do drugs and you didn't know it.
I think it'd be fun to get a hold of the guy that controls, or the person that controls the LED speed limits through Vegas on the 15, and just be like, hey, can I just like put any number I want to up here? I'll give you $20. And they're like, okay. And
117 miles an hour.
yeah, it's
Well, have
like
you
rush
seen
hour,
those?
but you just put like 80 during rush hour, and it's just like I'm curious how that would change, because I drove through Vegas on the way back from Utah, and everybody was obeying that speed limit, but I wasn't sure if it was because of traffic
Yeah,
or if
right.
it was because everybody was just obeying it. I couldn't.
You must have found a good hour.
You must have found where it was nothing but law-abiding citizens on that freeway. Because like I'll be driving when it's like 35 miles an hour on all of them, except for this one where it's like 70. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna continue going 70. I'm not gonna drop down to 35 miles an hour when I'm right next to the fucking carpool lane.
Right.
Yeah, right.
It's like I always see like action movie crashes on the freeway. It's never like I was driving a little too fast and I tapped your bumper. It's always like like I hit this car and then this car careened into this car and then that car hit the divider. It's always like like Vin Diesel designed my car crash.
Yeah.
Like that's what
And
every
nothing
crash in Vegas
because of
feels
poor
like.
family.
I mean, one can
Yeah.
only hope that's who designed
Family.
the crash, right?
Sorry,
Yeah.
what was that?
One can only hope that that's the person who designs your crash before it happens.
Yeah,
So as it's
because it's
happening, you
for
feel less
family.
shitty about it. This person
Well,
yesterday, I was coming home from work and I'm crossing the bridge, and the bridge is like, I don't know, 350 feet off the water, and I'm driving a big ass fucking SUV, and this person, I could see them in front of me. They were all over the fucking place, in and out of their lane. They were definitely had all the familiar signs and symptoms of someone who was drunk, and so I was like, whatever. So I tried to like speed and get past them, and as I was passing, they started to just like drift over to me, and I literally saw my life flash before my eyes, because I was like, I just saw like the water 300 feet down below, and my truck starting to push over to the right. So I just laid down on the horn, and they like snapped out of it, and they came back over. But I was like, fuck,
Yeah.
it was a close one. But
Scary on the freeway, dude.
yeah.
that might have been more of a Vin Diesel designed. Trailer.
Not
No, I felt
today,
better.
Vin. Not,
Not
today.
I will be the Rock. I will quit your movie series and tell you to fuck it, fuck off.
Fuck it. Like
Go
I
the fuck
said,
away.
after number one, I was like, oh, all right, well, this isn't for me.
I feel like if there was ever an emblem that they jumped the shark,
Mhm.
it might have been earlier, but I think there's a loud air horn of jumping the shark in 9 when John Cena goes to space or whatever,
Isn't
or
that
when they
10?
go to space. No, not 10. They just announced that 10 was supposed to be the last one, but then they said it's a 2-part finale. It's 10 and 11 because we need more driving nonsense bullshit.
Well, that's the thing that I was, like, it's one of those things where it's like, what's going to be more ridiculous? Like a fucking tornado that has sharks in it, or a fucking car jumping off a cliff and shooting their Batmobile fucking grappling hook to the mountain and then swinging it, Like, I'm sorry. I mean, like I said, after the first one, where there's so many questions that were left unanswered and everything like that, like, I didn't watch anymore. And then, like, just hearing snippets of it on the radio when, like, the new ones come out and, like, clips, and I was like, God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I watched all the way up to like 20 minutes into 8, and they reference Paul Walker's character. It's like, we should call him, and it's like, he's fucking dead. Like, he's not going to show up.
What if
It's
they
like,
just...
I'm done.
Well, with the whole like multiverse thing that's starting to mix in with a lot of these stories, like with Spider-Man and some of these other narratives, you can almost do anything you want at this point. And
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I'd like to...
But wouldn't that be
Sorry.
like crazy disrespectful to the family to be like we're gonna use like a body double with his face and just pretend that it's Paul Walker for like 5 minutes just for continuity's sake?
I mean, there's probably a shit ton of deep fakes out there already that are pretty convincing.
I mean, they did his
think
body
they called
scan.
Paul Walker on the news today.
There's
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, they could have just redone the semi-pro scene where he's like, my mom's dead, Jackie. Or his mom is dead, I mean. And he's like, you better call my mom. He's like, you need a phone to go to heaven. Well, maybe she didn't go up there. And then he's like, fuck you. And they like gets all of his players off the field, off the basketball court. God damn. That movie is amazing. Corn dogs, Jackie. Corn dogs for all these people.
Are you going to love me sexy?
Sexy sex. That's a good ass. Yeah. And then not to
I had
like,
I think I had that as my ringtone for a while.
that's a good ringtone. There was a new short that came out, and it was like really like dark and really fucked up, but it was about a kid, and I think their dog died, and so they bring the kid to somewhere, I don't remember, but somehow the parents are like, okay, we're gonna call, well, we've got to bring some race into it. So it's a Caucasian family and their dog dies, and then they call up. I think it was supposed to be the vet, and the vet was supposed to do something, but he misunderstood what the family asked him to do. And so the vet is speaking like a very harsh Asian accent, but he's like, "Yes, I'm your dog. I'm dead. I'm in heaven. I'm a good boy. Like, I like it up here." And then it keeps going back and forth to the kid's family. They're like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" And then it keeps going back to the vet, and he's like, "Yes, I remember. You used to pet me." And the parents are like, "Oh my God, we're going to scar this kid forever." Fucking genius.
That's fucking
But,
creepy as hell. We should probably talk about our movie.
right?
Yeah.
What
Before
do we
we
got
get
going
too
tonight?
deep.
It's something like
Terrifier.
a Paul Walker meets Alice through the Looking Glass.
I mean,
Then
it could be Paul Walker under the clown costume. We don't know.
Because this was, well,
But yeah, so this is the original Terrifier, which
Terrifier 1. Do you say that?
this is Terrifier 1. I don't think there's a 1, but it's just Terrifier. Yeah.
Right. It's
But,
like I hate
it's-
too, like when you say like Hummer. If you're like, oh, they got a Hummer. The Hummer 1, the first one. If you say, oh, a Hummer, they're gonna be like, oh, the H2? No, bitch. I would have said H2 if I said H2. You know?
Yeah.
But sorry.
The varying degrees that you want to waste your gas. But so we're watching Terrifier. This is directed by Damien Leone. It is a crowd-funded movie, and from what I can see on screen, it's not rated.
Hell no, it's not.
Oh yeah, I
It
watched like the
should
first
be rated.
20 minutes, and it's gore heavy.
That's good.
So
If you're gonna
we're
murder people, then they need to know that they're being murdered,
yeah,
right?
maximally.
The best way for them to know is seeing all of their blood
Everywhere.
fall. Exactly.
But this is a creepy clown that stalks people and murders them. Kind of like Pennywise, but you don't chop the balls off him.
This is battery acid. Or Pennywise doesn't chop the little kid's arm off. That's fucked up. Or bite it off. Yeah. But so I'll start off then. I'm smashing some Bacardi. Brought that up. Oh, this is the first time we've tried this too. So usually, Anthony and I are in the same room and the same motherfucking time, like Snoop and Hawk used to do. But we're all three of us are remote now.
Yeah.
So there's 3 separate drinks that are being drank,
Drunk.
sipped on.
we're in the drunk and the drank and
Imbibed. Is that
Yes.
the right word? Imbibed.
There's something. Yeah. So I'm drinking good old fashioned Bacardi and Coke. Oh, all right.
Well, what about you, Garrett? It's gonna let you take the middle on this.
I've got a virtual straw coming from Brian's homestead, and I'm slurping up the Bacardi. And in addition to that, I actually have Roku gin, so the Japanese gin.
I am drinking Busker Irish whiskey and Dr. Pepper Zero.
How is that?
It's pretty good. It blends well, surprisingly, and that's not that I was like trying to figure it out. It's literally that Dr. Pepper Zero was 90 cents cheaper than the other 12 pack of Coke Zero.
And that's a big gulp, right, Anthony?
I will pinch a penny into a dime, especially with grocery prices today.
Well, soda prices especially.
Jeez, or ramen prices.
Right. Ramen.
You can't get a 25-cent pack of ramen anymore. It's 33 cents
Yeah.
now.
It used to be 10 cents. I know, like, it's not old.
I
That
know.
was a big
Back
bowl
in my
one of these
day,
days.
Dude, my biggest complaint, right? I mean, besides gas and all that shit, but when I was like in high school, dude, like even after high school, like go to McDonald's, you get 2 English egg McMuffins for $2, 2 for $2, and now it's 2 for $4.50. Yeah, and I'm like, so it's what? More than
they got to pay
double?
everybody $15 an hour now.
Yeah, to get your order wrong still. Yeah. But yeah, so that just alone, it's more than doubled in like less than 20 years. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Two for
crazy.
two. Bring it back. I mean, they're good, but are they worth $2.25 for one plus tax?
I
Yeah, I mean,
mean,
they're all right.
in comparison, maybe.
All right.
All right, you ready to
I saw Garrett's cup's gone.
Yeah.
Garrett's in it to win it.
Yeah.
If you guys could see what
We'll
we're
try
seeing,
here.
Garrett's in a 3-piece suit. Looking
he looks
just the occasion. He's like, I haven't been on in a while.
I've been trimming my bonsai tree, just
sweep the leg.
Sweet. Put him in. So, all right, let's go get a refill. We're back.
All right. Well, we'll be back with the beginning of Terrifier.
So scared.
And we're back for the beginning of Terrifier.
Lightning crashing. Was that
Oh,
what was like? It was in front of a keyboard
you got a TV here.
and a skeleton and horns.
All right.
That little ass TV.
I know.
Like a poltergeist for micro machines.
God.
I haven't seen rabbit ears in years.
When we moved here, I had a little 20-inch TV, and my friend's like, "Can I borrow it?" And then somehow it got robbed from his apartment, and I was like, "Yeah, right. You sold that shit."
Worked on the show for many years.
Yeah.
Never sat across from someone.
I like how everything's coming in clear, but the rabbit ears haven't moved.
Yeah, like you haven't seen somebody trying to adjust the rabbit ears frantically.
I like the audio is coming in perfect, but yet the picture isn't.
Yeah.
But I think
The picture's all like
somebody's got to
1080p
turn their
now.
TV down.
Yeah,
A bit.
I hear.
What the
I hear
fuck?
some
Jesus.
backfeed.
That's a real person. That's not makeup, I don't think.
Yeah, someone with like burn wounds.
Yeah. But
Like a
somebody's
big
TV
mangled
was-
face.
Someone
Yeah, I
who's
can
had
hear
a
the
lot of
movie.
vinegar baths.
Yeah, we hear the entire conversation.
The man identified only as Art the Clown.
Oh, boop, 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 boop,
The
boop.
TV goes in and out of like no resolution to like 4K.
The authorities issued a statement
But
on the coroner's
Gary, I
office.
think you might need to turn your TV down more, a lot more.
I saw it happen.
Your audio's coming in beautiful, crystal clear.
Is it?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So
Now we're at the
Art is
Terrifier basement.
Art's
There we go.
putting on his fingerless gloves and getting ready.
Is that his name, Art?
Art the clown.
Oh, man.
He's supposed to be like the anti-Pennywise because he's not bright and colorful. He's just black and white.
Well, I mean, is he
And doesn't
putting...
brush his teeth apparently.
I was about to say, or maybe he just doesn't rinse, like he brushes teeth with charcoal, but then he
Right.
just doesn't rinse it out.
He uses that hippie toothpaste.
Goddamn hippie toothpaste.
Puts on his
the hell
tiny
he-
top hat.
What did he hammer?
He
That
brushes
tongue?
with charcoal and bee honey.
He just
Yeah.
eats nothing but beet juice. He's making weapons. Like he has scalpels that he's drilling holes in. Like he's taking axes and hammers and everything. He's just making them even more fucked up and dangerous. Like I like this guy's style already.
He
Yeah.
really shops at Bed Bath and Beyond.
It's just like, Oh, he's making a wind chime with all of his killing tools. That's
Where
beautiful.
do you put your decorative scalpels? I need some decorative bloody scalpels for my
Here's the twist right now.
wind chime.
It's fucking Martha Stewart is right underneath this.
Yeah, right.
goddamn clown.
There we go, right there.
All right, we can turn the movie off. Case solved.
So now we're on. This lady is doing her talk show, or no, it's after her talk show
Her very uncomfortable interview.
with the mangled face lady.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Now she's
Catwoman.
Ew.
Doing
what a
her
horrible
makeup.
person, and she's saying, "I thought I was going to gag at one point." Like, you're a TV host, like, you know,
yeah. You're not used to dealing with people. Like,
right?
not everybody's gonna be pretty. Like,
Everybody's going to be as hot as you.
It looks like she's got
She is.
like some sort of like persistent Instagram filter going on her face skin.
oh yeah, it's like
Right,
so
she's-
perfect.
There she goes.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
this drink is way stronger than my first one. But for sure, she does some contouring. There you go. Throwing out that word for everybody. Look at her nose, her jawline.
I think our heavily female audience will appreciate that.
Brian knows about contouring. Look, her cheekbones, her nose. Ooh, it's just not blended very well.
Like her this whatever this like dressing room is, it's like the darkest dressing room I've ever seen in my life.
Right? Like, they're like, I know
Which-
you're the main star of the TV show, but you get the dressing room with no lights except for the lights around the mirror. And you get the
mirror.
creepy ass stuff where everybody, oh my God.
And the mangled face lady pokes her eyes out with her thumbs.
Fucking
but she just gave her an interview.
Yeah.
Jesus.
She had a chance to make. She get her Instagram likes from that. What the fuck?
That's really
She's
good.
one eye is still in, but
God.
Now they're
like her
twins.
face is covered in
Twinsies.
blood. Jeez.
And she's just laughing. She looks like fucking yeah, that's who she looked like. She looks like Ultron.
So now we
Right.
get two party girls on a
Ooh.
from a Halloween party.
Hopefully it's a Halloween party and they're just not dressed like slutty pirate and lingerie girl.
Slutty skeleton.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a skeleton.
Yeah.
This looks like lingerie.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I appreciate that they wore that outfit. Like, I'm not mad at
I mean, yeah, they certainly pull it off.
The
Both of these-
classic drunk person that's like, I'm fine.
Both
here
of them
comes
are
Art.
drunk. Oh, here's
Yeah, Art carrying his plastic bag of whatever this is.
probably. I mean, they can't be his killing tools because they'd rip right through that bag, unless it's a hefty. Brought to you by Hefty. Hefty. Be our first sponsor. You don't want a
Maybe.
whipping bag. Can your bag carry all your killing tools? I didn't think so.
So these girls are drunkenly arguing about where or to eat or to drive.
Why wouldn't they just drive somewhere to eat? And now the clown is just looking at them completely like creepy.
So we have Tara and Dawn.
We got
Tara
pirate,
is the
pirate girl and skeleton girl.
yeah.
Skeleton girl noticed the creepy ass clown, and then pirate girl is, oh yeah, let's mess with them. And
Wow.
she's like, hey, giving him that seductive look.
And he's not there anymore.
Ooh, just like Batman. Disappeared. And then all of a sudden she passes out on the car. You literally were just talking 2 seconds ago.
She plays drunk girl very well, though. I'll say that.
She might actually be drunk.
So now we're at some weird overnight diner.
That does like getting all drunk and then going to a pizza parlor or a Chinese place. That's fucking amazing.
Done that. I remember, what was it? We were on our way home from a night of drinking, and the guy I was out with was like being such a massive dick to everybody.
Or like a
And he got-
Mexican place.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like he was But sorry, he was being like super rude, and it was like I think it was like 1 or 2 in the morning, and the lady made him the oiliest, nastiest piece of pizza,
God.
and he just ate it
Uh-oh.
up because you're drunk. No,
Yep.
okay, so the girls are sitting at the table. Here comes Art.
And he just has his bag of clothes and sits down beside them
Very
at the table.
creepily.
And then, wouldn't you know it, Skeleton Girl's phone, the battery died. And so now,
I'll be right with you, buddy.
uh-oh.
He calls him Buddy. He doesn't worry about the clown part of it.
Like
Buddy.
this creepy clown is sitting in my restaurant, but okay, it's
they're
Halloween.
That gigantic stare down,
Wow, that's
like the creepy clown and Skeleton Girl are just like mean mugging each other. And he smiles with his bloody ass teeth, and now he's mocking her.
it's Pride Week and all the clowns are in town.
And he's like,
It's the clown
"Oh,
convention.
won't, won't," you know.
He's just
Ugh.
like
Jesus.
He's egging
workshopping
it
creepy faces.
How is she
He's
still
egging
sitting
it
there?
on. Right?
What
Because
the
that
hell?
first smile would have made me get up and walk out and grab my gun.
Nope.
So she's
So
gonna
now-
go. So Pirate
Pirate
Girl is gonna
Girl.
go over and is gonna confront him.
And then he's just sitting there. He's half mime, half clown. And he's in mime mode right now. Ooh. Ooh. Pirate Girl just sits on his lap.
She's brave.
Oh,
he
no,
flinched.
fuck her.
He totally flinched.
I hope she just took his hat off and snapped it into his face.
Yeah.
This is what you get. This is why you're going to be murdered, because you're acting like a stupid,
Yeah,
acting
because you're
like a
fucking
nerd
a
right
clown.
now. Exactly. He's not having it. You might think, she's an attractive young lady, but come on, don't mess around with a clown that looks like shit and then has a bag of garbage that he just carries around with him.
So now
Oh.
the owner comes up and asks him what he wants to eat.
And
Nothing.
I don't know why I'm going to ask you to leave, but that's just what people say when you don't order anything.
Yeah.
right. What do you want to eat? And then he just doesn't even acknowledge that he's there. You know what? Maybe the clown is deaf.
Or maybe the owner is just assuming here's another drug addict who stumbled into my restaurant.
Ooh, and he just took a quarter from the tip from the previous table and he used it to buy.
And
A gumball?
Rob
Is it going to
Peter
be a
pay Paul.
gumball?
Oh, no.
Paul's the
Thankfully,
owner
he
of
got
that
an engagement
tree.
ring. And now he's trying to make friends with Skeleton Girl because he got a ring. I mean, call me nuts, but when a crazy-ass killer clown with fucking blood all over their teeth offers you a ring to be friends, you say yeah, so hopefully he doesn't murder you within the next hour and 20 minutes. Our time, not their time. Movie time.
It'd be really interesting to see where a scene like this would go in a state like Texas. Like by now, one of those girls would have already pulled out a fucking 45, just pointed
Yeah.
at the clown.
A desert
Be like-
eagle.
Yeah,
I have a concealed carry. It's cool.
Yeah.
For real, though. This makes me want to order a pizza real quick. I have pizza in my fridge, actually. Papa Murphy's. Take a baked pizza. Motherfucker, get that shit and then bake it at your house. I'm just spitting out commercials. But that Skeleton Girl is still so pissed off. She just looks like she has resting bitch face. She just looks so angry.
She does. But now the clown's getting thrown out.
Ooh, he was probably doing something in the back. Inappropriately.
it's like, oh, you don't want me fingering myself in your bathroom? Why not?
Right? You don't want me humping the lard? Never mind. I mean, at least he was kind enough to grab his bag of trash or whatever, and then threw it out to him.
Yeah.
Ooh, and so then the clown. What do you consider that wave? We're like teasing them, like "I'll see you later, motherfuckers."
Yeah.
Like, the chick still hasn't made up
exits.
her mind about the clown. She's like, he still may be all right.
So now the drunk girls are wandering.
And they're wondering why he got kicked out. They're like, she probably jizzed in the bathroom,
He's probably like a stand-up citizen, you know? This guy
right?
just doesn't like
Yeah.
good people in his restaurant.
Who hasn't gone to Hobby Lobby and, either shot up heroin or rubbed one out?
Right.
It's
Isn't that
perfectly
what
normal behavior.
Right? Go to Hobby Lobby, pick up a Christmas tree and a fucking Avengers poster, and then while you're there, go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Shoot up some heroin.
And
Take your birth control. Or wait, don't do that at Hobby Lobby.
do a Texas rail off the floor.
Right? Get pink eye and then fucking leave.
Blaspheme the Lord in Hobby Lobby as loud as you can.
Uh-oh. So now the girls are back at their car and their tire has been
Jameson's
slashed.
catching up.
And now the pirate says she doesn't feel good.
A little too much rum.
What the fuck?
Is that diarrhea on the?
I don't know
wall?
if it's. I'm guessing it is poop.
So this clown has IBS or Crohn's or
See,
Yeah.
that's probably what his problem is. He was looking for Pepto-Bismol. He knew he couldn't eat. No, he's lactose intolerant. He went to a pizza place. They gave him that piece of cheese pizza, and then he had to go and blow the bathroom up. But what he didn't have to do was take all that feces and wipe it all over the wall and the toilet and everything
Draw
like
with
that. See,
So now,
so
it's
now
like
I
finger
understand why
painting.
his gums were bleeding.
Yeah.
there you go.
So now, Skeleton Girl calls someone she knows who has a
I think that's her
laptop.
sister.
Is that her sister? That's
I think
Laptop
so.
Girl. That's her sister.
They got some good genetics in their family.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, she's been up for 5 hours. What a rough day.
Well, she has to be up in 5 hours
Oh,
for a midterm.
See, everybody's just trying to go. They're just trying to better themselves. Oh,
And
so
now
I
her
guess-
roommate comes in and uses the bed right in front of her.
I mean,
See,
you know,
did you guys?
I would join in if I were her.
you
Yeah,
guys-
just make it uncomfortable.
Did you guys have what do you call it? Did you guys ever stay at the dorms?
All the colleges I've been to are commuter colleges, so no.
Yeah,
I never stayed at dorms, but like you see that all the time where there's like either a bunk bed or two beds in the same room, and I was like, every girl that I've been with, like I could never imagine being like, hey, my roommate's gonna be 5 feet away from us, but you're cool, right? Like that's just like, that's an automatic deal breaker, or
Yes.
at least you don't want to be with those with the girls that are like, hell yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, they're
You
like
know?
way too comfortable with that. Yeah.
So now,
Oh,
pirate
so for
skeleton, they're waiting.
yeah, because her tire was slashed,
Yeah,
and they're assuming it's the clown.
you know what happens when you assume.
Well, I feel like in this case they're assuming properly.
Well, who knows? They're in a college town. Who hasn't gone into Hobby Lobby, done their business, and then carry around a random scalpel and slash tires in a
Yeah.
college town?
Off of their scalpel thing. I don't know what it's called.
Pizza, wine, and liquor. This poor bastard, he needs to be promoted. Cleaning
It's a
that
sick
bathroom
tea,
like
though.
that. Usually only Taco Bell bathrooms look like that.
I know, like the thing is splattered up.
Don't get me wrong, like I still like Taco Bell, but they've taken away half their menu and raised the price, so
Why is that cup of oatmeal sitting on the oven?
it's probably his
So now-
probably his breakfast. What the
So now
fuck?
Art has set the owner's face on fire.
Okay.
No, did you see what he did? He
What?
carved it out. That was a fucking jack-o'-lantern.
That's fucking creepy. So now
He
he's
carved out
killing,
the eyes in his mouth. Good God.
like, chopped his hand off the employee, or half
Chopped
of
his
it.
fingers off after he just picked up all that shit. Well, at least we know he's not going to get hepatitis or pink eye. Oh,
Despite the pain of having your, 2/3 of your hand chopped off, I would actually be running still. I wouldn't just like stand there screaming.
Yeah,
see,
fight or
that's what
flight should
happened.
still kick in. Like,
So
if there's a knife in your face.
the clown just stabbed him right in his cheekbone
I
with a
mean, it
knife.
doesn't mean your arms and your legs don't work.
And then he just keeps.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, this dude is brutal, man. Just stabbing nothing but the face.
Yeah.
That's his go-to move is stab to the face. I mean, he's getting it done though.
So now these girls are having a casual conversation about the creepy clown that they saw in the in the diner or the pizza place.
Hell yeah.
They're debating how many times you could get stabbed in the face and survive.
Yeah.
Ooh,
17. It's 17.
Good
Any more
God.
than that, and you should just die.
Yeah.
See? So now it shows the owner's head chopped off, but it was glowing like a jack-o'-lantern. But then the guy who just picked up all that shit in the bathroom, he must have had a hole cut in his cheek because you see his tongue was out of it and it was flopping around. Just a hollering, a hooting, and flopping and
Is that
fluting.
his tongue?
Yeah. What else would it have been?
I mean, I figured it was tongue, but it didn't look like tongue meat to me.
It was a rat, and that the clown's actually like the health inspector. He's like, "This is what you get. First off, your bathroom has shit on it." He's like, "That was you. You did that. You put the shit on the wall."
Yeah. So now the two girls are pointing out the guy in the blue jumper who
Like he's a car mechanic.
This man is creepier
Yeah.
than the clown.
Why? Because like he's clean shaven, smoking, and he just has like that blue jumpsuit on.
He's fucking
Yeah.
smoking menthols. Come on. It's
Okay,
creepy.
you got me with the menthols. That's creepy. Like
she's begging to use the bathroom.
She wants a menthol.
Yeah.
he's like, "Please,
I'm having a Nick fit. Nobody says that anymore.
her inside elbow."
That's good.
What's creepy is that she's run up to a random stranger. And I'm guessing, where the fuck you think this is recorded in? New York?
This looks like New York.
Random ass person. Hey, can I come into your fucking place and take a piss?
Well, it's like there's that line in what is it, Friday the 13th Part 8, where somebody runs around New York and is like there's a serial killer here in New York right now. It's like, yeah, no duh, we're in New York.
It looks like he's the Phantom Pooper.
Yeah. Jeez, it's like the nastiest bathroom.
Is that even a bathroom? Like, dude. See,
It looks
and
like an
then me,
outhouse.
Like us men, we can stand and pee. But I mean, I guess there's the hovering method that I've heard of. But
But she's got to make contact.
well, no, like there's a hovering method. And he's like, "Good luck. I'll see you in hell when you get out of the bathroom." And then like walks away. Like it's pretty funny. Good God, that bathroom.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Ew, it's a boy's bathroom because there's a urinal on the wall. And then
This is like the last.
Think of how
Go ahead.
disgusting.
Got fucking
people
sling blade
are-
here.
Yes, think about how
Ugh.
disgusting the people are that are blowing that bathroom up, where it's literally making like the fucking paint peel off the walls.
I mean, it's probably still got lead paint.
So they're just taking a dump and getting like asbestos at the same time.
Yeah, just tag team it. Why don't you?
Right. Get those TBBGs. So now we're back to the pirate girl.
Who puts on her bonnet?
Right? Is that the That's not a
Is she
pirate hat.
Is she a scarecrow? She's supposed to be a scarecrow.
Was that the AM radio to 7:10, or is it 7:10 in the morning and it's still dark as shit outside?
It's 7:10 a.m. radio.
Okay.
It could be both, though.
She
Could be up
right.
in Alaska, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
In the winter.
Oh, and now she's realizing that she fucked up because she's going through and looking through her phone pictures, and she's like, "Oh, I did take a picture with this creepy ass clown and was making fun of him." Uh-oh.
And he's in the car with her.
Ooh. That's why would you leave your door unlocked? So
now the guy in the blue jumper is going to smoke another cigarette.
Indoors now.
She's
He's a
thinking it's just an
pesticide
Instagram
guy?
filter. No.
No filter.
No admittance. Let's say office floor. What the
Jeez.
hell is wrong with this
He
building?
really does have the Nick fit.
Like all the walls aren't done. There's just stuff everywhere.
It looks like they put the thin set. They put thin set on the wall, but they never put the tile on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that or every single tile popped off the wall, and so then it's just the thin set after the a trowel.
Oh, this might be the Vin Diesel scene with the Evo right here.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me. This is like the Springfield tire fire pile.
Yeah.
She's opens
I've
up
never seen
so
many
tires.
poorly stacked tires.
But at the same time, look how greatly they're stacked. They're not moving.
Tenation,
well, yeah.
Tenation LE. What brand of tire is that?
Tenation LE.
Tenation.
She just opens up a barn door and there's like hundreds of tires.
These are all limited edition tires. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
And some weird lady in a shawl
Has a
like-
cat.
has a cat, comes up behind her.
Is that cat dead? And she's holding it like a baby?
Yeah. I think.
That lady's creepier than the clown. For
It's
sure.
just very,
She's
like-
contouring, though. Look at that face, looking like Skeletor.
Well, I think she is that skinny. Like she looks very gaunt.
Oh,
Oh, it's a
not
baby
cat.
doll.
It's a
It's creepier.
Weird ass
Fucking
doll.
creepy. That's so gross. I will chuck your fucking
Good
doll at the wall.
God. Punt it like a football. Mhm.
She's
What do you
being
like?
very
I like
agreeable
bourbon.
right now.
Sorry, what was that, Garrett?
I was like, she's being very agreeable though right now.
She is, but that's the part that's so creepy about it. Is she's so nice and she's like trying to like calm her. It's like she's like soothsaying
Punctuality is the thief.
of time. Like, what does that even mean?
Dude, she has a fucking baby doll in her arms and she's... What the fuck does anything mean to her anymore? And she lives in a tire pile.
So now, Skeleton Girl walks back in the building and finds Art the Clown again.
In, like, he's surprised, oh, you caught me red-handed. And then he flinches at her with his little knife.
Oh yeah, that would be enough. Like that's enough. Like if he flinches at me, I'm running.
And then she fell down a flight of stairs.
Damn.
Wow, she
God
Superman
damn.
strength right there.
got through
Right?
that gate very quickly.
Yeah.
She said, fuck this
It's a
game.
very poorly made chain link fence.
Either that or she's got that superhuman strength. You know, like when you're afraid. I mean, you wouldn't know, Gary. You're
Uh-oh.
never afraid because you're such a, you know.
I drink Roku gin.
We should see if there's like a Ryu gin, right? You drink it, then I was like the sidekick balloon kick, and then you just every time.
Oh, you can.
So now she's hiding, and Art is awkwardly looking for her. I don't know how to describe
He's
this.
just pretending.
Yeah, like it's weird. He's
I
like
think,
doing weird body movements.
like he's dancing, like he has earbuds in his ears for
Yeah.
sure.
He fucking
He's-
looks cracked out.
He's listening to Conte Partido. and sheets.
I was gonna say he's listening to Robin dancing by myself.
Time to.
Time
I don't want to go.
die.
do 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 do.
I feel that if I were to play hide and seek in a what the fuck is that? What are they in? Like a
car lot?
Alcohol? No, yes, a car lot, but like the garbage car lot. What the fuck is that called?
So Anthony, these scalpels that are used in hospitals, are they usually the ones that are recycled from Clown Man after he's done with his work?
I think he has the ones that were from the hospital,
Oh,
or I would hope.
Oh, okay.
Like, otherwise, this is a very gross story.
No, after they're done used, you just got to boil them and put them, sanitize them.
Oh, yeah, then they go back into surgery, and the doctor's like, scalpel, murder scalpel. All right, now we are in the chest cavity.
And there you go.
we are now incising.
But like what the fucking, I would think that if we were in whatever the hell this place is with all the cars that are no longer there, or
She needs to not be having heavy breathing.
Is this like an impound lot?
Yeah, kind of, whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know.
I don't know where we are right now.
You'd be able to have a million hiding spots.
We're in a movie set.
Yeah, we are.
If it's not. Now she's just creepily walking around cars.
Just don't tell her that.
She has a nice straight spine. She's for
doing
sure
too
doesn't
good of a
have
job.
MS. Now she's just going. Shh. Be quiet and look around.
Oh, Achilles tendon.
God.
He stabbed.
He just keeps stabbing her in the ankle multiple times. Like, that's a dick move, man.
Jeez.
She's never playing basketball again.
She's definitely putting up a good fight, having just been
stabbing the Achilles. Yeah.
Times. Oh, so now he's choking her.
He's not even like squeezing. That was weird.
Oh, he's going for the eyes. He's going for the eyes. Not my eyes. I need those to see.
Ooh, an
she
armpit hit.
stabs him in the in the armpit.
In the armpit area.
Wait, now it's in his stomach. She's banging on some random white door.
Like this the door to the whatever
recycled car lot or whatever it is.
Yeah,
he's already recovered from his stab wound.
He's like, oh, it didn't hurt me. And now he's just looking around. He's all happy,
awkwardly peering around.
He's still playing hide and go seek.
Yeah, this game of hide and go seek really sucks because
it's probably really scary as
stakes
shit.
Are. Yeah, like the stakes are raised, man.
It's just you're the next person to count. Not this time around. You're the next person to die if you get caught.
It's like, what? You don't tag? Oh, what the hell, man? Right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna. And then all of a sudden, there's
she's got quite the high pain tolerance there.
Right? Goddamn. She was stabbed in the ankle so many times.
Yeah.
So now her sister is driving.
What the?
She's got her
with her
Kahlua and
super.
Coffee,
with her Kahlua and coffee and her super heads-up display.
Super heads-up display looks really weird. I was like, is that a DeLorean? But it's not.
Yeah, it looks like a DeLorean.
That's the vehicle that she's driving.
Fuck no, it doesn't.
It does not. Because mine has like a perfect representation of my vehicle in the center console deal.
It's like you have a new dent. Somebody towards your car.
Well, yeah.
I don't think that we're at a forklift and it just had like straps like holding down the hood of it. Like, I don't think that's safe. I mean, I could be wrong. Damn. And the girl's just running with all those stab wounds to her ankle, like literally running.
Well,
I know.
They've already clotted, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pain-free now.
Well, yeah, when she got stabbed multiple times.
Freaking endorphins are kicking in.
Yeah.
Stab.
Still looks great.
But she lost her superhuman strength remember earlier today, she just ripped open that chain link fence, and now she can't even open up that door. But now she's
Well, and now she hobbles as
God,
she goes
but
up the stairs.
she's still putting weight on that leg that was stabbed multiple times in the ankle.
Yeah, and she's like running.
Oh, but her
In those
makeup is for
boots.
sure messed up now.
Yeah.
She's not happy about that.
She should put on fishnets. That would change everything.
It would hold the blood in and everything.
And
Yeah.
oh,
here's the janitor calmly cleaning, smoking
Sling
another
Blade
cigarette.
Blondie. Yeah.
Does he ever stop smoking
does
cigarettes?
anybody ever stop?
Yeah, that's a good point. But then she gets grabbed by Art, the
Drug
clown.
away. And he's like, "Oh, must have been my
Oh, what was that
imagination.
noise? I'm gonna go back
Turn
to
my back.
smoking like a chimney.
Oh my god, neck IV. You see,
Oh,
gets-
flu vaccine.
neck. That's where they're going to start giving the flu
I
vaccines.
don't recall ever when I've injected somebody with something that blood comes out of the spot that I
Well,
injected
you're not
them
giving
in.
neck IVs correctly. Then
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this.
Apparently not.
Yeah. You need to be giving. You need to be
I've been
giving
doing it
flu
wrong.
vaccines into the eyeball.
just like
Into the
on,
eyeball, yeah. Like going
What
to the
is
corner.
it? Vicious Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why people were dying.
So now she's duct taped, tied up into a rickety
A chair.
or a piece of like a rickety piece of like
Her Doc
living room
Martens
furniture.
have helped her seal the wound.
And just tie them
Yeah.
up. The good thing they're high tops. No, the duct tape too. He duct taped the wound closed. See, it really does fix
He
everything.
did. He's really doing.
See, and
he's doing
now
a
he
good
just
thing.
has a he has a hammer, a chain, a fucking saw, all that shit inside of his black bag that he had been carrying around all night, and then he just pulls out a tack hammer with a mini hatchet, and he flinches at her. I think
That's
it's
what
a
that's
tack
called?
hammer. Oh,
Okay, I didn't know what it was, so
and he keeps flinching at her.
I'm gonna believe
Yeah.
you.
You want me to hit you with this? You want me to hit you with this? Huh? He keeps flinching, and he's like, "Oh, not yet." Huh, psych! You want to hit you with this? And he just pats her on his head, like, "Okay, good girl. You flinch when you're supposed to." Like, what the fuck? Anybody would flinch, right?
Do for
He's
flinching,
gonna get her with it. He owes her 6.
and he gets a.
A fucking hacksaw.
I can't believe you've been
That's how many
keeping
times he
count.
fucking flinched there. Like, you want me to get you? Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. You want me to get you? And he keeps doing it. So now he's holding her head with the saw, and he's like, "You want me to get you with this saw now?"
He
for
puts it up
sure
against
is,
her
like,
neck.
completely fucking like. I mean, it's clearly torturing her, but he's not like actually doing. I mean, he's just doing like what the fuck is it? Emotional, like torturing.
This is like some like fucking Abu
It's
Ghraib
really
shit.
fucked up.
Yeah, and he like slams her head forward when he doesn't cut
Like,
her neck.
Okay, I'm gonna cut you. You want me to do? Huh? See what I can do to you?
I'm gonna get you.
He's gonna be
I'm
like
gonna get
that.
you.
Was it an R. Kelly or Puff Daddy commercial where he's like, or movie, or oh, and now
You're like, this
Oh,
is why you
Jesus.
should have gone to college.
So then he has. Yeah. So her friend is hanging naked upside down with only underwear on.
and she's shaking vigorously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vigorously is a good word. Yeah.
So, yeah, Pirate Girl is upside down.
Upside down boobies.
Wow. Okay.
Did he rip
He
her
did.
underwear off?
Uh-oh. He's gonna fucking.
No.
I think it's called like Iron Triangle.
He's gonna
No,
slit her
I
throat.
think he's gonna start from the middle. and
Oh,
work his way
jeez.
down.
Oh, wow.
Good God.
He's very forward.
That's
He's a
fucked
fast
up.
date.
That is
Oh, wow.
That's kind of like a.
Yeah.
good Lord.
Oh,
Shoot,
wow.
okay.
Ooh, wow. They really showed it.
He's
Way to go,
sawing
freebie.
her.
I
You've
He's-
exceeded our expectations, Freebie.
Jesus.
I would say this is a spine shank, but it's like a vagina
Good
shank.
Lord. And
Jesus Christ.
he's almost done.
Woo.
He's up to her neck. He's successfully cut her in half.
But you
with,
wouldn't be able to do that through the spine.
a pipe.
Not that
I feel like she's dead now. Like the work is done.
Nope, he's not
through her
stopping at the neck. He's
head.
going through her skull as well. So he has, good for him, I guess.
Oh wow. Ugh.
How strong.
Blech.
And look how quick he is. Like, I can't, like,
Wait,
have you ever spatchcocked a turkey before, where you cut the spine out of it and everything like that with the scissors, and so it lays flat and you cook it? Like, that takes me like a while. This guy,
Wow. Okay,
for
so
Literally
that
just-
long to want to break loose?
good God,
yeah. So he cut straight through the girl. We'll
Literally.
get back to that.
That's
from
Straight from
Yeah.
crotch to head.
like, yep.
From crotch to head. So then the girl gets out, smacks him in the face,
But
and
he
is running
also
away.
did that within like 5 minutes. Not even 5 minutes.
Apparently. I feel like they may have sped up a bit of that because it might get a little gruesome
That's
and
a
tedious.
sharp ass. That's a sharp ass saw.
It's like a gin. It's like a
It has to be like a
Ginsu knife.
laser knife saw. I mean,
Jesus, how did he saw
how
through
he
the skull?
saw through all those rib cages? I fucking have seen
the spine,
Vikings.
yeah. That spine
I've seen
would've-
I've seen how long
Yeah.
it took them to do a blood eagle.
all that, all that bone structure. He like
He's
just
on
like
speed, you
minced
guys.
it.
That's all we know. Like,
That's not makeup. That's his real nose.
Yeah, I think so.
speed junkie.
He might
That's why he
be.
has all those bloody teeth.
He looks
Yeah.
starched half the time, so
Uh-oh.
he might be.
Boom.
And so she's right behind him and hits him with a 2x4.
I would have gone
She
with a
keeps
4x8
going again.
myself, but
Good job.
Yeah.
suddenly she's very skilled with a piece of wood.
Oh. Dressed by, or judging by her Halloween costume, she's handled wood before in her hands.
Come on, motherfucker.
Zing. See, and this is the part where Van Damme needs to get in
She's-
here and be like, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. And like tell her to, stay away from his right leg and to keep going when he falls down.
This
And
is
now
where you
she's-
shoot his kneecaps out.
Why would you ask him to get up? Why wouldn't you just
Yeah,
keep him on
Exactly.
the ground?
Why would you stop fighting?
She must be really sure of herself.
Right.
Yeah.
I
She's
guarantee
betting on
she
herself.
has at least 8 splinters in her hand. And
And he
he
has a gun?
fucking trumped her ass. He
Damn.
don't bring a
Shot her in the leg.
2x4 to a gunfight.
Apparently. But this is the gunfight you didn't know was a gunfight. And here's Crazy Cat Lady, or Crazy Doll Lady.
Oh, she has a cat. And she's just taking care of a doll baby.
So she's Crazy Cat Doll Lady.
God, she's been scorned before. That's why she turned into a crazy cat doll woman.
His kicking of the 2x4 didn't do much.
I was a
actually.
millionaire.
Damn, so now the clown is just going up. He already bucked her right in the quad.
Yeah.
And now he just shot her right above her hip.
going
Where
OG on her.
where you get your tan, you put the sticker right above your hip. That's where you just shot her. And now he's holding the gun to her face, like, "You want to do this? You want to do this? 2 for flinching." There's just a gunshot.
It's weird. They do like the shot of the person who's finishing the killer at the end, but they give it to the killer.
So we don't know if he did it. Yeah.
Did you catch
he could
that?
have just shot beside her and flinched at her like he's been doing so many times.
Yeah. And we're back to Crazy Cat Doll Lady.
Ooh, he shot her right in the cheek.
Right in the cheek, yeah.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
He's
Ooh,
out of bullets.
Only loaded half a magazine. What the fuck?
sucks every time.
Wait, he didn't shoot that many bullets. Yeah, you're right. I think it had to have been like maybe like 6 times tops, which that
I
magazine
think
holds
he
at
only
least
shot twice,
15.
once in the leg and once that barely skinned her cheek. I want to add.
He's gonna go back to Bass Pro Shops.
Yep.
Pick up some more rounds.
He's like, I'll be back.
All right. What or 3, 2, 1, go.
So she's in a. Oh, that's the sister that's
Or-
driving
Yeah,
and looking around.
Yeah, in her mom
that went to
Is it
minivan.
a minivan or is that a SUV looking thing?
It might be an SUV, but it looked more Ford Aerostar-ish.
So now the clown is checking in on the other victim.
So she's gonna like casually look around, like, is
Yeah,
everything
she's
okay?
just
Banging on the door, right? Hey, who's here? I'm a
no
random
handle on the
stranger.
door.
Ooh, the handle has been removed.
I didn't catch
Yeah, on
that.
the outside.
Interesting. So now he
Where'd
has
he
more
go?
bullets.
What?
In his bag of goodies, this fucking
What the
Hermione package of goodies.
Oh, apparently he has.
With $22, a Metro card, a cell phone.
I caught the Metro card.
Wait a second. See, nope, this is wrong.
His iPhone 3.
No, the sister is texting the pirate girl, not the pirate girl, the skeleton girl. But when they were at the diner, the skeleton girl's phone died, remember? Because the blonde girl.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So she would have to be continually texting the pirate girl.
But she's texting her sister. And now.
Because Tara is sick. Come around the back.
Cold-blooded.
That's what she said.
I follow
Dun, dun,
every
dun.
instruction that is told to me on a
Right.
cell phone.
How does he know she's coming? She reply?
Right? He's like, I was be waiting.
I guess.
Dude.
So now we
is
go back
a-
to the long shot of this. So it went almost all the
Only
way
it's
through
like
her skull.
past her eye. He just waited the last like 1 or 2 inches before he went through it, and then he just took a
Jeez.
selfie with her.
That is-
Like, god damn,
Even though that's completely unrealistic, it still looks really
it's a really
horrific.
fucked up way to die.
God.
Wow, and he just shoots her in the head. So he shoots pirate or skeleton
All right,
girl in the
so
head
1, 2, 3
multiple
more times, 3 or 4 more times. God damn,
Four
I mean,
times. Yeah.
him as a
Man.
killer. Like, good job for making sure that it's done. You know,
Yeah.
the crazy
So now
doll. Nope,
the
that's
sister
crazy
sees
woman.
everything he. Oh,
The anorexic
crazy
one.
doll cat lady.
And he just gives her a smile with his fucked up teeth. And she's like, oh, maybe I should
I feel
run
like-
now.
All you have. I feel like all you have to do to survive this guy is to act like everything he's doing is cool.
Yeah, like, there's always that
And just
one
not-
psycho friend of yours where you're like, no, you shouldn't fucking, jump your truck off of a cliff. Like, no.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would be that person and be like, okay, great. Everything you're doing is cool. I'm going to leave.
This guy's still
We're good.
listening to Moby. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're back at the janitor and the crazy woman.
It feels just like it should.
God.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Jesus.
Did I go far enough back that I lose most of
Right,
our
like,
audience?
"Ooh, who's Moby?
I was trying to
This
go
girl
for a deep cut.
really
there.
wants this guy to go to Burning Man with her.
Right?
You've
Yeah.
got to go to Burning Man.
She's like, trust me.
So now she's trying to sell the janitor, the chain smoking janitor who listens to Moby about the fact there's a murderer in the
He doesn't
building.
believe her, but I like how they just switch roles, places. So now his back is to the entrance.
Yeah.
Ooh, never mind. I was about to say he's going to be caught off guard.
I was really hoping that was glass and it would like just shatter as he
Right? He does
walks
the
through.
accidental thing.
Like he's like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah.
Now he's going down the stairs. He's
Hard to
super
blame him.
mad.
He's looking at what looks like a speed freak yelling at him.
He's so pissed because he's like, "How the fuck
Yeah.
did she even get in here?" Like, I thought I locked the door, and then of course, yep.
So now he's
his
on the
back
phone
is
and
turned.
Art comes up right behind him.
OP. Dude,
Jeez.
with a normal hammer, just hit him right in his forehead.
Kind of was obvious that he stopped like a foot from his forehead when he in that shot. I don't know if you noticed that.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. But I feel like, with how creepy he is, your mind kind of feels
with
the
as
rest.
much else as they showed, I'm not sure why they didn't actually show the blunt force hitting him. It's kind of weird.
Well,
Probably because of a real
I'm
hammer.
pretty sure that if they don't die from him murdering them, then they're going to die from like every single blood-borne illness possible. As much blood as he has all over his body,
Right?
and he's just hitting them, opening up their wounds. Like there goes.
All he has to do is like lick his finger,
Right.
like pick some off his body and go, "Meh."
Exactly, like so. Fucked
You
up.
will die
Imagine
now.
that.
You have
Exactly.
herpes.
You go home. You're the janitor. You just got hit in the head with a fucking hammer, and then tomorrow you wake up with like hepatitis A through F,
Yeah.
AIDS, every
Yeah.
single chlamydia.
Herpes would be
Explain
like a
it to your
fucking free pass.
girlfriend.
Squades.
Explain that to your girlfriend. You're just like, no, babe, trust me. I was working. Somebody hit me in a hammer, and that's how I got all these STDs and bloodborne illnesses. Like, no, you wouldn't fucking know. So now we're at the crazy woman's,
Crazy cat lady.
and her doll baby has been stolen. Ooh, she needs to call a manic cop to be an investigator to find out where the fuck her doll has been taken.
I think Maniac Cop is the only person that could take out Art the Clown.
At this point, yeah.
Seriously.
What the hell? She's
Wait, so
living
she's-
in the walls of this building? What the fuck?
Somehow ends up in the
And
pipes.
the younger sister is like, oh, I guess I'll just continue to
Splinter just comes out of here. Oh shit! Wrong movie.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the Saw music. The dun dun dun.
I just
Like we're about to go into the nastiest, well-tiled bathroom you've ever seen in your life.
Uh-oh.
So
Now he's
So
done
Art the
it.
Clown has the doll
Man,
baby.
a gun would solve all her problems right here.
Apparently, this is a bridge too far when you're a crazy cat
No,
doll
that's
lady.
the man who scorned her and turned her into the crazy doll cat woman. And now he's like, see, I could have been a loving father, fucking Carol, but you never fucking wanted to support me and my murdering sprees.
Arthur Davenport could have been an
Right?
amazing
You
man,
did this to
but
us.
Art the Clown was
You
born.
did it. See, and now they're going to be back to a loving family and then roll credits. I like how he has fingerless gloves, though. Like, he's like, yeah, I fucking murdered him.
I do.
Check my fucking fingerprints.
With fingerless gloves.
Yeah.
No one said he was
Yeah.
right.
No, I think he has
But maybe he has
gigantic nuts.
maybe he had a boombox at the beginning and he was always doing the John Cusack
Oh, yeah.
say
He lifts his
anything
arm up.
move on everybody.
See, that's why he's going to get her back.
Yeah.
They're going to get back to being a loving family. And then for Christmas, he's going to buy her a baby doll of a cat. And then that is where they have a loving family.
Something more horrific than her actual
it's
baby
gonna be a
doll.
porcelain. It's going to be like a hybrid of a human and a cat, like on fucking whatever the fuck, Avatar. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, the crazy Catwoman is now caressing his face, and he's like, "Oh, you see,
Oh, she
we
should
could have
totally
been
put her
together."
finger- She should totally put her fingers in his mouth right now.
He's gonna for sure bite her
Yeah.
thumb muscle.
I would love to
Yeah.
see that.
You want syphilis?
Uh-oh.
He's sucking his own
I
bloody
thought
thumb.
she was going to do the psych gotcha and like put her hand on its chin on his head and then break his neck. Steven Seagal, yeah.
She could murder him
she's
right
trying
now.
to convince him to have mercy with her baby and then give the baby back. What she should do is jump up, get him in a guillotine, fucking leg lock his body, and then fucking choke him out. And then you'd win.
Okay.
And then go back to living creepily into the fucking sewer system and meet Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and fucking Splinter.
What's this?
So now
Marvel logo?
other guy in a
The other
jumpsuit
janitor
shows
comes
up.
and now he's
Like
super
the,
pissed. Oh,
Like, I came to fucking work. I need to get money.
Some fantastic
Open the fucking
Fours
door.
font styling going on there.
Yeah.
yeah. So damn it. And so now we're back to the sister just randomly walking around this abandoned building that looks like shit.
Yeah.
So hey, here you go, guys.
We're back to that wall.
If anybody ever texts you, there's like, hey, Brian's back here, and you go back there and it looks like that, I'm not there. All right. I will never be so drunk that I go into some random ass looking place like this. Like somebody's trying to murder you. If I was like, Anthony, come back here. And as soon as you turn the corner and see it, that's what it looks like. You'd be like, no, you're not, and fucking leave. All right. We should have like safe words.
Yeah, we're calling the PD
Right.
on this one. Calling the
Yeah.
cops.
Anthony, come down into this creepy basement. There's no lights on in it, but I'm down here. Why isn't she thinking to herself like, how did you get down here? Or why are you down here? You know, like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Where's the critical thinking?
Jaeger bomb.
Well, I mean, okay, it wouldn't be a horror movie if people had critical
mean,
thinking, though.
It's up there. Come down here into the sewer. Trust me.
So I have to say, this movie is creepy as hell.
She turned
so
the
far.
corner and she sees Pirate's body
Sees the
chopped in half. Good
Split in half.
Lord.
sees her bowels on the ground. Jesus.
She's like, nice tit, and then runs. You see, because there's only one of them because they were chopped in half. See what they did?
Oh yeah.
Zing. Oh, so now she starts looking around. Is like, hey, wait a second. This really is a creepy ass place. Why'd I even fucking come over here? Another PSA. Don't go into random gross, creepy places.
She really wishes she didn't agree to those fucking Apple terms and conditions now.
This is how you become the human Sentai pad.
This is what happens. Right?
Yeah.
God, and look, she's going,
We're just watching the movie before Human Sentai
going
pad.
right back down to another creepy area. You didn't learn the first time. See, the first
Jeez.
time, if I went into a creepy area and then I saw a body chopped in half hanging from their ankles that was naked, I want to be like, okay, you're not going to fool me twice. Oh, just kidding.
She sees
No,
another
that's her
dead
sister.
body. Oh, it's the creepy cat doll
That for
lady.
sure has to be her sister.
Is that?
I mean, even though her sister has 15 shots to her face,
Oh, that's her. Yeah.
there's no way that that girl lived after getting at least 6 shots to her face.
Oh, there's creepy cat doll lady who had her chest chopped out.
Oh, she's been scalped.
She's been
and then
scalped.
Ew.
So
So he
that's the
chopped
plan,
off
man.
her boobs, and then he chopped
Or
off
baby.
the top of her hair. This dude's really messed up, man.
I'm very
Yeah, he
confused.
did
Yeah.
chop off her boobs. Look, he's wearing her boobs.
It's really like Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
right
I was waiting for the
Right.
beautiful people to start playing.
What the fuck? He,
Oh God, this is so much creepier than Buffalo Bill.
Jesus, there's no way that lotion would take care of that. Why is he walking like that?
I'm waiting for the wild horses. It's so good.
Wait for Joe Dirt to pop up out of the ground.
So many trans jokes are coming up right now.
All right, brother. It puts lotion on the
Right?
skin. Dang. All right, I did it. Where's my auto
Yes.
trader?
You shouldn't have swiped
Good
right on it,
God.
girl.
This is so fucked up.
Oh God, this is terrible.
Jesus. He's just like cut her torso and he's wearing her torso.
He looks like Scarolyn Monroe.
Jesus. Exactly. It looks like
Kinda like
Leatherface. It looks like
Leatherface.
fucking what the hell? The killer. Now I can't even.
Oh, from
No, the
from
one
Saw.
with the family that kills, and then the end of it, they play Freebird.
No. Hills Have Eyes.
They literally like chop the face off of all their people and they wear them. And then at the end of the movie, it plays Freebird.
Are you talking about the Firefly family? The Rob Zombie one?
What's the name of that movie?
Okay. Yeah, House of a Thousand
There's
Corpses.
another one too. But good. Yes,
Devil's Rejects.
Jesus. Like, except that instead of just wearing their face, he's wearing her entire fucking upper torso. But he for sure tucked his wiener.
Oh, jeez. Which that is, he totally did. Like, there's no like lower
and now
shadow.
He's all pissed, and now we're back to the other guy who's like, "Damn it, I was supposed to start." And now he's all pissed, and he's gonna leave.
I need to
like
work.
That's what you feel tomorrow when there's like 18 bodies were found, and you're just like, "Oh shit! Thankfully, I didn't go to work last night." You know?
Yeah, it would be like the guy that like called in sick on the day that the night or the Twin Towers were bombed.
Yeah.
I think that was like a joke on the Comedy Central. They interviewed the guy that called in sick.
Up.
Yeah, on Daily Show.
And then all of a sudden now he goes and he's like, I'm going to try one more time to go to work. So this is what it's going to do. Like, I think that right now all of us should just go real quick to a building that's closed and then lift up the mat and see if they have the front door key under the mat.
The front door key. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Because this building has great security.
Along with $1
Equipment
million
and everything in it.
and, you know.
Yeah.
See, and then once again, they
Fake
obviously don't have a
IDs.
heater because you can see your breath in there. And then, is it raining inside the building? Look. So, like, no offense, but why are you having janitors go in there and clean it when that shit ain't real? Ouch. Sorry. Got a cramp in my calf. And now he sees bloody footprints. So, again, you're going to deserve to die when you get brutally murdered. You know?
And then he gets startled by a mob.
Scared me. You're a fucking
Something
janitor.
he's used to seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, a mob got me. Got me again. Like, maybe you shouldn't be in that line of work.
And he sees a creepy baby doll
And he just
covered in
puts
blood.
fingerprints all over it. And
Here comes
that
Art.
gave me the Hebrew jeebies. Yeah.
He's already put his clothes back on and
Ooh.
everything.
Stabs him in the top of the head.
Downwards, too. Oh.
And
Oh,
across
he
the
saw
throat.
on that throat.
Isn't that gratuitous? Yeah, that's gratuitous.
That's a bit
definitely.
much, yeah. Oh, geez, wow.
Chop
So
that
he's using
wood.
the one knife to stabilize the head, while he cuts the head off
Good
with the other one.
God.
You may as well start stabbing the
Just
other
in
part
case.
of the body. You know?
Even though you're holding the head by a knife. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He's taking the knife out of his head. He's going to
Maybe
kick it.
consciousness
Fuck
is
yeah,
not
he
in
kicked
the
the
head.
head.
He punted the
bitch.
head.
Yeah, your
And
consciousness
kicks
is
the
in your
fucking
chest.
skull. But where did it go?
Jeez.
That's the scary part. See, and then all of a sudden, The sister is hiding inside of like a fucking armoire. And then she's like, I think I'm going to come out now. And of course, the armoire has the creakiest fucking doors to it.
She's in some
Right?
fucked
She's
up
like, oh,
Yeah.
it was a trick the whole time.
Where's Aslan when
the
you
first
need
thing
him?
I would do is just look for light switches. I'd even clap twice just to make sure they don't have the clapper in it. Because every one of those bodies has the clap. Ding! You see what I did there? Oh, Jesus.
I
And now
caught
the
that.
clown's coming back.
Oh, that's Saw right there.
Mhm.
That's the whole Saw
Yeah, he's
thing.
doing the small bicycle like Billy the Clown.
This dude, I think, would fuck up that little Saw clown.
I mean, a gun would solve this entire movie. If any one of these girls had a gun.
Yeah, but
He
he
also
had a
stabbed in
gun.
the armpit, and he's like, I don't give a shit.
Well, when he was petting that baby, that girl could
Or
have
she
just
could have just
bang,
kept
bang.
hitting
Yeah.
him in the head with the wood. You know?
Instead of asking him
That's
to
true,
stand
yeah.
up.
Stand up. Fight me. So now the sister is now playing hide and go seek in the junkyard.
You're looking for a wrench right now.
She's like, I saw
Put a wrench through his spokes.
fucking making a front flip. And then he starts grabbing his knee. He's like, oh,
Yeah. Peter Griffin. Ah.
Wouldn't it be hilarious to watch Art Scorpion?
Oh, that would
He's
be
like,
good.
fuck this. I can stand.
He's
I can stand
abandoned.
getting stabbed in the armpit, but I can't fucking have road rage or road rash on my face.
Yeah, I don't know how to OTB for
Yeah.
anything.
So he abandoned the
So
bike,
now there's that.
and now she's wandering around
Well, there's
more.
that big can of gasoline in the corner
Oh,
that every
foreshadowing.
building has. But
Yeah.
to get to that, she has to fight through the dozens of rats, which
that are all
Right? They
telling
are
her you
pointing
should
to
use
it.
this.
Well, I kind of feel like
this would do it.
if Art the Clown is the big bad guy and a bunch of rats are there, I can shoo some rats away.
Right? She's like, rats, my only
Yeah.
weakness.
No,
It's like
I'm gonna go hide in this dark enclave in the wall.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
God, it's a
Yeah,
pizza oven.
it looks like a
Right?
pizza oven. Like, no, I'm not getting in there. No.
Oh,
Thank you.
plastic around
And she gets dragged off by Art the Clown.
She's put a see, like, and that's another thing too. Like, I would think, hopefully, she's going to do it. If somebody puts plastic around your face, okay, there she did. Poke a hole where your mouth is, you know,
Yeah, poke a hole right through the mouth.
like
Yeah,
Yeah. Or at least widen out the
so now
hole a little bit.
He's still going for it. Just kidding. She did not poke a hole in the mouth. Oh, and now she did. There you go. That a girl.
Maybe use thicker plastic.
yeah. Maybe use a gun next time.
Or
Clown.
don't use like a piece of
You
a
know what they
garbage
taught
bag.
us? If you're getting somebody into like a, if you're getting ready to do like an armbar choke, if you hurry and punch them in the rib, it makes them like breathe out like, and then you choke them, and then it takes them out. So maybe if you're going to try to wrap plastic around somebody's face, hurry and love tap them in the ribs, and then wrap it.
Yeah.
You know, now I'm trying to teach you how to murder people with glass or with plastic. Ooh, so then she just took the nail and hammered it
So
into
we're-
the guy's foot. And now she's running. She climbed a ladder.
Yeah. And now the janitor, we got a quick cut of the janitor crawling on the
See?
ground.
Right?
The Moby Encore. is
Yeah.
coming.
We could be heroes.
It doesn't feel just like it should. It doesn't feel anything like it should at all.
What the fuck? Who is that now? No,
So that's
that
her
can't
sister,
be
the
her
one with the
sister,
mangled
because the sister
face.
took multiple gunshots to her face. And this girl just looks like she has an eyeball ripped out.
Well,
Oh,
that's her
just
sister.
kidding. Now that's her sister.
That's her sister.
Yeah.
She's got a sign that says circus on it and lights all over her.
And multiple shots to the face. 50 only took one.
To the face.
She's trying to figure out how to bring her back right
Yeah.
now. She's like, I'm going to
CPR
stick
won't
skin
work.
inside of those
And
holes.
here comes Art.
What's he carrying? He's going to give her the wind chime. Sorry I murdered your sister. Here's a
Cat
wind
of
chime,
9
though.
kills.
Ooh, he just hit her with a chain.
Jeez. I think it's like a chain,
It's a
sharp
chain
chain.
Right? But it's
It's the
made,
cat of 9
It
tails.
looks like a cat of
made out
nine
of
tails.
metal. God.
Yeah. And he's whipping the hell out of
She
her.
likes it
Right.
though. She's into that BDSM
Good
shit.
God.
Jeez.
He's
You
like,
hear it.
hiya, hiya, hiya.
And here comes the
Finally.
janitor. Says, I love Moby.
Not my girl.
Let's tell the man that he's his father.
See, once again,
So
no,
he
you
picks up the girl who's
stupid
been
idiot.
whipped.
God damn it. I mean,
Finish him off
Yes.
first.
Yeah, right. Cut the head off.
Or at least dig in his pockets and grab the gun. Oh, is it? Oh, wait. Oh, that was a chain of scalpels.
ooh. See, so like right then and there, why didn't he just keep monkey stomping on his head and then make sure that he's dead? You know? Hey, guess what? He hit you in the head earlier with a hammer.
So he says, relax, it's going to be fine. Like, yeah, relax. You just got scalpeled all over your body by
Yeah.
a psychotic
Even if
clown.
you do survive.
It'd be even more interesting if this guy like had one of his eyes like hanging
God.
4 inches out of its skull, like just like, but he's still alive, trying to help this girl, but one eye is just like
So
dangling
fucked
around.
up.
Would you still take help?
What's
from
that
him?
movie where like they took that stick
Now we're
and
gonna
they
call the
poked it
cops.
back in? That's right. Good to go. Now, what were you saying?
Yeah. Well, so now we call the cops, finally.
So now he's calling the police and saying, "Hey, I need help. This girl's got injuries all over her body." But
I think she's about to
either
go
that or
clown,
she's
actually.
gonna. It
She's
looks
about
like she
to
has
turn.
that like suicidal look in her face. Like, I'm never gonna be normal. I'm gonna kill
Well,
myself.
yeah.
Like, don't do it.
Yeah.
I think you need
I think
to
she's
do a
in
little
on it.
less phone calling, a little more like relaxing, calming down.
Yeah,
Kinda
there's
deal.
for sure that girl's got some bad thoughts in her mind. All right, so now they finally come to a good decision of, hey, let's leave the building where the killer is.
Yeah.
Huh.
We could have done this with cell phones while we were running, but
I
instead,
mean,
Yeah, really.
You don't know.
I mean, somebody's cell
you don't
phone
know
has
what
to work.
kind of, plan they have. They might not have free nights and weekends.
It does work better if you don't think about the cell phones,
Uh-oh.
and that way Art has time to catch
And
up,
now,
and he whomps the shit
that
out of
old
him with
vacuum?
a
Jesus.
big barrel.
no, that's the pesticide thing.
Yeah,
And you see, with his
God
big ass
damn.
clown
Oh.
feet, he's stomping the fuck out of his face.
Curb
And-
stomping Moby. Okay.
so Moby's pretty much
He's
dead.
still got a little bit of fight in him. Not after that stomp, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was the cancel culture stomp right there.
that guy's
at least it's not a Gallagher
yeah,
head.
That was a Gallagher head. He took one final stomp on it, and he's just laughing about like, "Whoo, got me."
Well, no, it didn't like pop like a balloon. It took a few stomps.
Yeah.
So credit for a little bit of resistance.
I mean, three, and she's baseball
Okay, so-
teeing off on it
tapping,
instead of going
like
horizontal with it.
hit
go
it
vertical
harder.
with it.
Jeez. Okay. Oh, she finally gets it, but then here he is.
Right there. And now you don't
He's
see this
gonna-
very often. Reverse choking her. Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
And she stabs him in the neck. That's why you don't see that very often.
Bye. I mean, that family is just super tough. She got stabbed in the leg multiple times, and she's running. Her sister got stabbed in the ankle multiple times, but then she's going right to a door to get back into the fucking building, where it literally says,
Why don't you just go around
there's a gigantic
Keep out
door
door.
that says
the building?
"Keep out."
Keep out.
Nope, I'm going to go right back in.
Written in blood.
She's like in those mobster movies. I try to get out, sucks me right back in.
And Art's grabbing her.
She should use that chain right there somehow.
Grabbed a chunk of her
for
hair.
sure going to need a haircut tomorrow.
I guess Pixie cuts her back in
So
style.
he's trying to get her, and he just puts that bike horn in and starts honking it at her. That's fucking funny, though. That's good. That's
that
is. So now she grabs a...
Maybe do something with that.
Is that a riot
so.
stick?
Yeah, it's like it's a baton.
It's like a lift piston.
But how? Why?
Yeah, and
Looks like a lift
You
strut
just
for
have
a
a
fucking
pile
hatchback.
of weapons. Also inside.
I guess if it's a lift strut for a halfback, that works pretty much as well.
All right, so now she's looking around like, hey, the bad guy might be gone.
That would hurt like hell too if you hit somebody with like a lift strut.
Yeah, especially the heavy end with the
Just
oil.
make sure you hit the bone. Like it's gonna resonate.
Good God. So she's taking a break now. No way.
It's over.
So now there's police sirens are coming in. The police are going to come in hot, and she's going to get hit by a car.
So she's gonna leave the building. I'd wait.
The police. Oh. So
Oh,
you see
he's
a
gonna drive
car
full
coming,
speed.
like, why would you? That's another thing too. I don't understand. If a car's coming right at you, why would you run forward and backward? Why don't you be like sidestep and step over to the left or right?
And hits her.
Oh dang, he's listening to some mystical there.
Some jazzy music.
Oh, he did just hit her, and she's bleeding profusely from her mouth, probably an ear. You know, I don't think that her internal injuries are going to allow her to survive.
This feels rapey.
Nope, he just wants to lick her blood.
This feels super rapey.
Yeah.
And now somebody's coming in hot.
Yeah,
I
this
hear
dude.
the tire screeches.
Is he eating?
Yes. So now the police finally show up. So, like, this is the part right here. Like, I don't think you need to follow protocol. Or, if you do, protocol needs to be updated that if a killer clown drenched in blood is eating another human, you have the right to open fire on them.
Or just yell, "Don't shoot that gun," and then hit it, and then shoot him.
Come
Right
for
like,
us.
Like it's okay this one time to do this. He pulls out his gun
And puts it in his mouth. Ooh.
and blows his own brains out.
There you go. Got another one, Carl. And they're all disappointed about it. Like, all right,
Yeah,
well,
right.
let's
I would
go
have been
back
like, all
over
right,
to
well, that was
IHOP.
easy.
Yeah.
That's a lot less writing in our report that
Let's
we have
go
to
to
do.
Denny's, get ourselves a Grand
We
Slam
don't-
sandwich, whatever the fuck those things are called. Moons over Miami.
Or you could have a Grand
Yeah, you
Sandwich.
said that.
Yeah.
So now the police are now trying to take care of him and be like, that's the thing I don't understand is, guess what? You did it? All right, I'm going to help everybody else, and they'll get to you last, maybe. Ooh. Now, what the fuck? Oh, I thought that was like a
We're in
mining
a-
cave. I was like, where the hell did this come from?
Oh, it's like the coroner's
Yeah.
hallway. Okay.
So now they're bringing in the bodies. But
This feels
I
pretty
have a
authentic.
feeling
Depending on
one
what
of the
city
bodies
area
isn't gonna
you're in,
be
this is pretty
dead.
authentic. Yeah. We're going to get like a
Clown man's gonna
We're
resurrect.
gonna get like a Jason moment where he like pops out of the coroner's
so he's saying
bag,
there's some that are
the body
severe
bag.
head wounds, and God, I couldn't imagine exactly what that guy just said.
Satan said I had
Getting
not
sick of
done
this
yet.
shit. Getting too old for this Murtaugh. Like,
All right, Riggs.
Utah, make it 2.
for like 24 hours, he's like, I was about to retire, but now I got to deal with these 2 bodies. And I like how like it looks like it's in like a shitty ass classroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking power strip stapled to the wall or whatever that shit is.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like a very sanitary place to be working on bodies.
No, it definitely doesn't. But I feel like this is pretty accurate as far as when you talk about like when we're like coroners work, like they work in whatever building the city will give
Gross.
them, which is a lot of times the
So who's
basement.
fucking is that the Moby? Yeah. I'm
I
thinking that's
can't
Moby because it has a
tell.
shaved
Is that
head
Moby?
and his face was stomped.
Okay.
So he's like,
It's got to be an interesting job. Do you just open a bag, never knowing what you're going
Right.
to see, or do you read
Hey,
a piece of
before
paper
you
that
open
tells
this,
you
here's
what
a
you're
heads
about to
up.
see before you open it?
I feel like you'd get that, but also I don't think you'd open all the bags at the same time because you don't want to cross contaminate if you're going to do an
No.
autopsy.
Oh, wait a second.
There's
And
Art.
he's smiling and looking at the coroner, even though,
But then the lights go all crazy.
right? How are we going to do this? His electric bill hasn't been paid. So, like, the lights keep flickering on and off and on and off.
It's like a disco every time I do
He just
an
starts
autopsy.
disco dancing.
Yeah.
Like, He just goes into like an epileptic seizure.
Oonts, oonts, oonts,
Wait a
oonts.
second. So now, what the fuck? So, and he
Art
has
wakes up.
his brain and stuff hanging out of the back of his skull, but he's choking this guy one-handed, like he's the Terminator. Uh-oh. We're starting to fade down that hallway. Uh-oh. We're fading away from the building.
And now we're at the hospital.
Please do a pan out to like Earth.
Man,
Who the fuck is that?
So now we're
the sister.
with the loving family. This is
The
the
surviving
sister.
sister.
So I bet some messed up stuff happened to her face because we're getting like a really long shot that doesn't show
what
her face at
happened to her
all.
face? I thought that she just got hit with those scalpel chain things. A cat scalpel. Uh-oh. My dog's having a dream and she's barking. It's pretty funny. Oh,
And we see her face and it's all mangled.
yeah.
She's the girl from the interview.
So why did she go on that killing spree? That was the end of the movie. All right, let's
That's it.
refill and hopefully not have nightmares. Such fucked up, right?
This is a very fucked up movie. All right, we'll be back with final thoughts on Terrifier. And we're back for final thoughts on Terrifier.
What's that? Like SVU, where it's like dum or whatever.
Dum, dum. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what we need to do. All right.
So
I thought it was nuts, dude. I think it's crazy, man.
I thought it was pretty out there. I really didn't know where we were going at any given point in time.
I mean, it's still like it's. I don't know, man. Just crazy shit like that. Like that's what makes it like a scary movie, dude. you know. But then I also wonder, like, I know that there's a number 2, you know, and there's been just like amazing reviews about it. Like, I wonder how they're going to tie in that. How did he survive that gunshot wound, that self-inflicted gunshot wound? You know, but
Yeah, I do have
no, but I
questions.
think that, you know, for the most part, it was like super easy to watch. You know, like the dude had a fucking agenda that he wanted to do, kill as many people within that block radius. And then,
Mhm.
like I said, we always say, if you're fucking getting murdered, there's probably a reason. Like, everybody was murdered within like the same block. Like, fucking, I guarantee if they would have crossed the street, the clown would have been like, "Oh, damn it, my only weakness is crossing the street." You know, as soon as they fucking left that restaurant, they
Yeah.
went fucking 2 doors down to the creepy ass building. You know, like, goddamn, fucking run away. You know, but what's up?
Was the coroner on that block though? Was the coroner on that block?
Oh no, no. They wheeled or they drove and wheeled Art and his victims to the coroner.
So you think Art would have woken up and be like, "Oh, I'm free from my
Right?
curse of
Like,
killing
now
on
it's
this
kind of
block.
like the
I don't
the,
have to
the
Yeah.
vampire where they can't come into your house unless you invite them. So unless you take Art off of that block, he's been on that block ever since he was a kid. His grandma lived on that block. You know,
We've lived here for 3
Exactly.
generations.
But it's just stuff like that, you know, where
Yeah.
like, I thought it was good, dude. I thought that clown was creepy as shit. You know, that fucked up face that he kept giving everybody. But like, I think his
Oh my
attitude,
God.
like everything about him,
Yeah.
too. Like, even when he was like mocking those girls when they were in the pizza parlor, like, yeah, fucking, you know, he knew damn well, like, I'm just gonna start fucking with you right here because I know I'm gonna murder you because you're gonna stay on this block.
Yeah. You're not
Yeah.
fit enough
And
to drive.
see, he was trying to help them. He didn't want them to get a DUI. That's why he slashed their tires. See?
Yeah, he was of concern for their
Yeah.
own, well-being with the
He
law
was the judge,
and
the
murder.
juror, and the whatever the fuck the other one is.
Oh, the judge,
Yeah.
jury, and the
He's
executioner.
like, you tried.
He was he was showing the ladies that that the lesser of the two sins here between not brushing your teeth and drinking too much
Yeah.
was clearly not brushing
Yes.
He
your
was
teeth.
saying, you know,
You have creepy, pointy teeth that are
you're
blood
gonna try
covered.
to get a DUI where you're potentially going to wreck into somebody. I'm going to wreck into you and murder you and chop you in half from, you know, from your flower all the way to your skull.
Oh my God, that was
That's
the
gotta
worst.
suck so
That was hard
bad.
to watch. Cause they even like make you feel like, okay, we're gonna cut away, and
But
you
they
know
zoomed in
exactly
on her
what's going
butt
on.
cheeks when it was being
to-
cut in half.
Yeah, to like the
Yeah.
full zoom in, and then they go all the way down, and it's just like, Jesus, this is
That
a
dude's got some
lot.
massive forearm strength. You know how long it takes me to cut like a little fucking 2x4 in my garage with that exact same saw? You know?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hacksaw. It's like designed for metal. You know, it's going through bone.
Yeah, how many ribs do you
isn't
have?
gonna be easy.
yeah.
You know?
And it was like, I believe it's 12, but then he was like slicing through the ribs and the skull
Yeah,
like it was
I would've
butter.
been like, okay, if I get to the collarbone, I've made my point. But he's like, I'm going to go above and beyond the collarbone. Went all the way.
This,
It would have been difficult for her to like saw down the middle of the tailbone. That would have been like the blade would have kept like bouncing off that rounded tip. It would have been hard to get right on the middle
yeah.
to get a clean cut.
Like, how is he like working that? Because like if you like, you can't cut through the caustics like that quickly. Like that's a thick
for
ass
him.
bone.
He's had thicker.
He's the Terrifier.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got superhuman strength because his the
Yes.
bacteria that have built up in his mouth have decided that they wanted to help him in his
These are
journey.
just-
I
so they've
think
given
that's
him
how it is.
superhuman
Crazy
strength.
from the mouth decay.
Yeah. Like, it's slowly putting, like, not adamantium, he's slowly putting charcoal into his body, which is making him stronger, like diamonds. You know, right? Isn't it like charcoal can help make diamonds? So all of those bleeding gums, he keeps
Oh, that's
brushing
right,
his
yeah.
teeth with charcoal, but he never rinses it. So his bloodline starts getting the charcoal into his bloodstream, and then his body's just going to eventually be made out of diamonds. He's going to turn into fucking that X-Men.
I think you would have to go.
Yeah.
I think you'd have to sit in a hyperbaric chamber for a while at a certain pressure far below the ocean floor in order to
Nah.
create diamonds from that.
You
So
saw
I don't
where he
know.
lived.
Maybe he's done
He
that.
lived in that shitty ass place, man.
That's true.
Yeah,
There's a
he's
lot of
got a
social
lot of
pressure
shit.
there.
You know, he's got to wake up every morning, put that fucked up makeup on, and think about how he's going to kill people. Like, you just don't all of a sudden be like, "Oh, I'm going to
Mhm.
chain one leg over here, one leg over here." No, like you got to think, because now tomorrow he's got to think of an
Mhm.
even fucking better way to top that kill. You know, he
Yeah.
fucking put his clown shoes on and stomped a guy's face. Now, how are you going to top that? Okay, he made that cat's kill with the fucking scalpels. How are you going to top that? You know, see the amount of pressure that guy has to try to top his previous ones. He's instantly, his body's diamonds because of all that charcoal going through his gums.
Yeah, I swear all these kills are just cringe inducing. They are the worst. It's like they find a way to take something that should be acceptable and make it worse.
I will say, not that it tops it, but it's at least ties it. Is there's a kill from, or not a kill, but a dream sequence from Freddy Krueger. What was it? The Dream Child, I think, where there's a guy in a hospital.
Oh, Dream Warriors.
And is it Dream
I
Warriors?
think it's
And
third
Freddy
one?
like comes in and like he like slits open the tops of the wrists and the feet, and then he pulls out the
yeah.
arteries.
Oh, the marionette
Starts,
kill.
like dangling.
Fuck that.
Yeah, like that.
Mhm.
That shit was fucked up. That was fucked up.
I'm pretty sure Brian was just singing Corey Feldman's song.
Good God. No. But yeah, no, I thought the movie, you know, like super excited to see number 2. You know,
Yes.
like if they're saying that number 2
I'm
was,
ready.
I don't want to say worse, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like if number 2 was like worse than number 1, or like, you know, the better, like where worse is like a good word, like holy shit, like how are you going to top fucking,
Well, yeah,
how are you going
it's
to top this first one?
causing people to faint
Like
and throw
that's
up
fucked up.
in the theater.
I think I'll watch. Probably give Texas Chainsaw a watch as a palate cleanser first.
Yeah.
Please, I'll kicks him in his teeth.
Watch the original and then watch this.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
why, you know, and there's
Yeah.
like, it's so much worse than the first one. And you're like, the first one was so, like, fucked up.
They set a high
did,
bar.
The first one.
If the second one's going to be
Like,
worse.
I don't know how you could do, like, some of those kills. Like, how could you make those kills worse? You know? Like, goddamn. I don't know.
You could have sawed
Good
down
Lord.
like through the toes,
Like and
down the legs.
That would be.
And then-
that,
and then
yes,
went down
all
the
right.
middle?
Well,
So you look like a peak. So it looked like a
well, they
peacock.
start like
you know,
in
when it was
between
done.
the thumb,
and
then it goes down, and it just cuts in between the pinky toe. So that way, that's that one little slice, and then it goes through the index, and then the second toe, and there's another slice, and like shit like that. Fuck.
And this is when Garrett and
Right.
Brian became serial
And at this
killers.
moment, we have to get one of those like those automatic turkey carving knives, where it's like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah, no, no, I liked it. I thought that was nuts, dude.
It was fun. I feel like we've had a couple of movies in a row that are kind of light on the gore.
Yeah.
Or try to like highlight the story over the gore, and this
Nope.
one is gore
And like
over
even-
story. There's like almost no story.
It's like even like the little things too that like they paid attention to, like like I said, when he was like mocking them in the pizza parlor, where like that alone is like fucked up. You know how pissed or how scared you'd be if somebody's just seen looking at you like acting like a dickhead like that guy was acting. Like that alone is like, what the fuck's this dude's problem?
Mm-hmm.
And then the amount where it's like, okay, she's running from me, but I'm not going to like stab her in the back and do anything like that. I'm just going to fucking prison shank her multiple times in her ankle. So that way it just is, I don't know, like kind of telling her like, you're not going to get away from me. Like, you know, like shit like that, where it's like I said, like emotionally going at the people too. You know, like goddamn, like there's some of the attacks and everything.
This guy's sick.
Yes, exactly. So no, I liked it. It was nuts.
I enjoyed it a lot. It was fun.
So Garrett, anything
Any final
else?
thoughts?
Yeah,
there were some shocking moments in this one. I wasn't expecting them to actually show the part where his like saw like starts cutting through the woman's vagina. Like I thought they were gonna hint at what he was doing, but then they actually like cut to it, and it was like you see him going right through, and it's just like, oh, you know. So that's why this movie didn't get a rating. And
which I kind of feel like it works better when they cut away and then they cut to it, as opposed to just cutting to it, because you're like, oh, I'm safe, we're good, and then no, we're not.
Saw in our butt cheeks.
Yeah. Oh, you're safe,
right? But then again, I don't think we've ever seen a fucking death saw through the butt. Like, no. Yeah.
Right.
Surprising. That's a very good, that's a very fucking good word for a bunch of the shit that happened tonight.
Ooh.
I think in that moment, had that been me hanging upside down, I would have said, I'll join you. Like, I will join in this killing spree and do your deeds. I would rather do that than to be sawed in half. Like,
feel like though this guy is so crazy that he wouldn't take the offer.
You know,
that you're literally just like
anything
bargaining
I could do
right before
to
you
get
die.
out of being hung upside down, spread eagle.
maybe like bite your own fingers off real quickly in front of him just to show him you're crazy.
I mean,
that you just don't want to be sawed in half. I mean, really, what would you do to your own body at that point to prove to him that you're crazy enough to be his partner?
I mean, what could you do? It's a lot. Like, this guy is unhinged.
Maybe he's lonely. Maybe he's just like, man, I really want to find someone who's like, you know, wants to do this shit with
doll cat woman. He kidnapped her baby. He's like,
yeah. You know, the baby wasn't really doing much of any crazy shit,
dead
though.
Now. Yes. Uh-oh. You know what that sound is.
I think we should all like have a special pill that we can keep with us in the event that we ever find ourselves in that situation, that we can instantly just go like this, lean over with our face, pull it out of our shoulder skin,
no, isn't that
bite it, and it just kills
What
us.
is it?
'Cause I
We all
in
need that.
America, you have your fake tooth.
don't want to live through being
Yeah, have
sawed
your
upside
fake
down.
tooth.
Yeah,
And you just use your tongue and go and then bite it and then say, Hell Hydra. And then you eat the cyanide pill.
that's true. Yeah, I think these characters would have
Right.
benefited from a cyanide pill.
They definitely would have. Just everybody just walks in and takes their cyanide
Oh,
pill
fuck this.
and just avoids the
Exactly.
pain. Like,
That would really be that clown's hell when you think about it. Like a world where everybody has one, and he just cannot find someone that would like wait for the pain. That everyone just ends it before he can.
well,
get
yeah,
to
because
him.
he's like I want to say he's like the strangers, but he's more fucked up than the strangers because the strangers just want to terrify you and then murder you. Like this guy like does a bunch of fucked up shit to your body and then
Yeah,
murders
I
you.
mean, it was a little bit of overkill when he shot her in the face like 18 times. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I mean, that shows
yeah,
that he's,
a clip and a half.
you know, he's seeing it through. You know, how many times have people been shot in the face once? Look at 50. You know,
I'm fitty.
yeah.
Fucking Jason Voorhees, you know.
One shot to the
Oh,
face. Nah, that's why the guy VHS 2, he can come back for VHS 3.
But he
No.
kind of told us basically that
Nah.
that's not happening.
He said, "Could there be a way?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, there could be." You know,
It's entirely possible.
anything's possible. But
I mean, I'd like to see a mashup between Jason and Art.
That would be interesting.
yeah, I think a bunch of they should bring back Celebrity Deathmatch and have some of these people from these horror movies fight.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Jason versus Chucky.
good God. But I think it was solid. Can't wait for 2.
It was pretty awesome.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to the second one.
But on that, Garrett, thank you again, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good time. Definitely has opened my eyes to
Right.
the life of being a clown
It's
again.
like, this is the reason why people don't like you. You know, like it's not because you have like that fucked up makeup. It's because you literally are just a dickhead and murdering every single person. And then on top of that,
Yeah.
you also wiped your shit all over that bathroom for no reason. So,
like
yes,
he finger painted like an
Yeah.
insane dementia patient.
yeah. So not only again, like he does the
Yeah.
emotional, like torturing and everything, where you make them pick up your feces and everything like that, and then kill them. Like I guarantee, when that dude was picking up the bathroom, he's like, "Fuck, I just want to die," and then fucking the clown was like, "I got you, bro." He's like, "I'll help you die right now." You know, like you know, how pissed. Like it's like those. It's like the fucking asshole
Yeah.
boss who is like, "Hey, I need to talk to you in my office. It's fucking 4:58 on a Friday." It's like, "Oh yeah, you're fired." Bitch, you could have fired me fucking Friday morning right when I got to work. You didn't have to wait until the end of the shift to be like, "Hey, you're fired. See you in hell." You know? Like that's the type of shit. You could have just hurried up and killed him. You didn't have to fucking let him pick up your entire disgusting ass bathroom and then kill him. Dick move, man. I mean, murdering them is a dick move.
Yeah.
But that's an even bigger dick move to
To blow up the
Exactly.
bathroom like that.
to
Yeah.
fucking blow it up. You know goddamn well you couldn't have that cheese pizza, but you did. You had that cheese pizza, blew up their bathroom, and then murdered them.
Because Art is
And
lactose
that's
intolerant.
what you get. Always have your pills with you. Right?
Exactly.
Trying to help people out here on these podcasts. We need to get that shining star, that shooting star.
Wait, the more you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
But hold one more thing, and then we're gonna end it. What if he's like, "Hey, do you
All right.
have like dairy-free pizza?" They're like, "Yeah, this is it." And then as soon as he ate it, he felt his stomach. He got them TBBGs, and he's like, "This wasn't dairy-free, so I'm now going to blow your bathroom up because you gave me dairy when I told you I'm lactose intolerant." You see, there's all.
So he's like a mogwai,
He takes it in.
except for like it's not like don't get them wet and feed them after midnight. It's don't
Yeah.
give me dairy.
Like, you go to a place and you're like, "Hey, is this dairy free?" "Yes, this is dairy free." And then they give it to you and no, there is dairy in it. That's their fault. So he probably went in there and was like, "Hey, guys, I know I look like a fucking killer psycho clown, but I have IBS and I really am lactose intolerant. Can you please give me anything that doesn't have dairy?" And they're like, "Yeah, we'll get you non-dairy cheese." But they didn't. They gave him real cheese. That's why I had to blow the bathroom up, and that's what started his killing spree. See? Now it all makes
Maybe.
sense.
I feel like cows are the ones to blame in this scenario.
Yeah, if we're really following the
See?
trail down of the real culprit, like a War of the Worlds situation, like the Tom Cruise
Yeah.
War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
I'm going with that one.
Well, he could always consume cheese that's made from the milk of cows that are in the J.R.R. Tolkien world in the first stage,
It's true.
where apparently it's black, lacking
Yeah.
lactose.
But the fact
maybe.
is
I
like
don't
it's
know.
the same
Maybe.
thing. Like, if you go to a restaurant and you're like, "Hey, can I have a Diet Coke?" And they bring you out a real Coke. They're like, "No, this is Diet Coke." Guess what? Now I'm going to go blow your bathroom up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Retribution.
Yes.
And then murder everyone on this block.
You know, you go over there. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He went in there and he's like, "Hey, I need, gluten and dairy free pizza." And they're just like, "Yeah, we got you." And then that's when he instantly had to blow it up. That's what I'm going with.
It's a good theory.
That would mean like Google Maps would need to, and Waze would need to like alert you when it's directing you somewhere. Like there's a how like it normally would say
Mhm.
there's a 15-minute delay coming up. There's a madman killing spree going on this block. We are redirecting you from the lactose intolerant.
Don't go to the
Berserko
pizza
that's
place
going
right
on.
now.
Yeah.
Come back in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what should happen. But yeah.
Exactly.
So, all right. We should do that Skeletor. Until next time, kids. And then he jump on his little bike and rides off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Garrett.
Thank you, Garrett.
Thank you. Always
you.
fun time.
All right. Well, we'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Sounds good, guys. See ya.
Later. Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.